It's Scott Picker. I'm the CEO and founder of Migrate, and I wanted to just send you a quick video. Firstly, I wanted to apologize because we nearly made a very big mistake, and luckily we caught it, and that's why I wanted to communicate with you quickly. What the mistake was that we were making is that the world has completely changed. A lot of people, a lot of businesses are still trying to run by old power models, which is all about being autocratic, top-down, decision-making, controlling, etc. And the whole world has shifted now, and it's all about new power. And that is about collaboration, transparency, co-creation, and ultimately the crowd coming together and the crowd making decisions together, because they can make far more effective decisions collectively when they're engaged than when it's a top-down authority. So the mistake we nearly made is that with Zero2One, it's been delayed now nearly 18 months, and we were just going to cancel it. And it suddenly occurred to me, hang on, we're making a big mistake here. We need to get hold of all the investors. We need to engage with them and see what they want to do. And so I wanted to make this quick video for you because I'd like you to click below. There's a survey. It's a very simple survey. It'll take you literally 30 seconds where you just say, do you want to stay in the investment or do you want to leave the investment? You literally have two decisions to make. Firstly, do you want to stay in the investment or do you want to leave the investment? And secondly, if you want to leave the investment, what do you want to do with your money? So from my perspective, as the CEO of Migrate, I wanted to reach out to you. Now, I believe that FWJK, the developer, is a wonderful developer. I have no doubt that Zero2One is going to go ahead. My concern is that at the moment, the current political environment in Cape Town with the DA and what's happening, and the fact that it's the tallest building in Cape Town, and they're getting a lot of complaints about having low economic housing and having to include them in the building, and the height restrictions and blah, 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 could go on and on and on. Having helped people invest from 55 countries around the world, and having helped people invest in South Africa, literally since the late 90s, I really wanted to reach out to you because I've got a lot of connections in the South African property market, including specifically in the Cape Town market. And just talking to a number of people there, my concern is that the development, as I said, will definitely go ahead. I just don't know when. I don't know how many more delays we can expect. And so when I take that into account, and I take into account, some of the political instability, a massive project, we've got the ANC elections next year. Do we want to be halfway up a building, and have challenges within the project? For me, no. I'm not saying that's for you, but for me, that's just my personal opinion. And then you take that into account that your money is currently just sitting in a trust account. And it could be sitting in an asset that, an income-producing asset that will be making you a return. And so, from my perspective, I personally, believe that we should cancel and effectively take our money and deploy it elsewhere to better use. And maybe, later down the line when FWJK and Zero2One and all that is ready, maybe we review that option, in the future. That's my opinion. It's not right, it's not wrong. It's just my opinion. And so I need you to click on the link below from the survey. If you want to continue with Zero2One and you want to proceed with it, then just click yes, I want to proceed. Okay, and the money will stay in the trust account, and when Zero2One is ready and it starts being built, you will be an investor. If you think that we've waited too long, there's been too many delays, and we don't know when it's going to start, or even what the economic and political environment will be like when it completes, then just click no, and ultimately that'll be your decision. Now we need an 80% majority to stay in the project. So unless we get an 80% majority to stay in the project, we will be exiting the project in terms of that process. And then your second decision you need to make is, what do you want to do with your money? Okay, and the way I see it, there's three different options. The first one is that my business partner, Jaco Maritz, has lined up a number of income-producing assets. As an example, he's got an industrial park in Stellenbosch, he's got a medical center in Somerset West, and a number of other opportunities that he's looking at. And what you could do is you could take your money and invest it directly into one of those income-producing assets, in South Africa. Your second option is that you could take your money, and you would have to do it yourself, but we could help you and give you the people, to help you, like Sable, where you would move your money overseas and you could invest it in America or in England, as an example, in terms of the process. And the third option is you could get your money back. You could ask for your money back. The only challenge with asking for your money back is that there have been structuring costs to set up Zero2One. And so anyone that invests in in a South African opportunity or in one of the American or English opportunities, then if they put R1 in, they'll get R1 back and to have invested. For those that want their money back, it'll just be minus the costs of the structure and setup, because obviously we've got to close the structure down in terms of the process. And so that's it. Click on the link below. It's literally a very quick survey. I just want to get your engagement. If you've got any questions or anything, then please also click on the WhatsApp group. So you'll see the link below. Join the Zero2One WhatsApp group. Be part of the conversation, so that is where I am going to communicate. I'm going to communicate on the Zero2One WhatsApp group, so that we have a place where we can have all the information, we can have the facts, we can have transparency, we can have conversation, and we can make the right decision. That's Scott Pickin, embracing new power values and really living up to the values of Wealth Migrate, which is trust, transparency, and alignment. I look forward to helping you get wealthier and create your personal, financial plan to create the wealth that you want in your life. See you soon. Cheers.